Hello and welcome back for part 34 of This is Total War with Arkhan Black. So, we got over the plague, or the most recent plague, and my army is up here at more or less full strength, which is great. No sign of Grimgor or his orcs at the moment, and no sign of chaos out in the west. I guess I can have this Lich Priest just keep scouting, but I increasingly am suspecting that they just kind of bugged out and despawned. Which is a bit unfortunate, although I guess fighting chaos wasn't the main goal of the campaign, so of all the campaigns to have them bug out, it's not such a big deal. I'm pretty sure all games started from, this point forward, like this patch onwards. The Chaos armies don't spawn here anymore anyway, so it isn't even different from that. But yeah, it probably means I don't need all three of these armies on the west coast. Okay, what if the... Oh, Necrofix, yeah.
Don't be a fool.
So these armies don't have too many units, but Carronades, Necrofix, Colossus, they could be very dangerous.
My will be done.
So I want this army to stay still to finish recruiting this Bone Giant. Yeah, this army's reasonably strong, although, basic spearmen are not going to do so much against the enemy armies at this point. So I think I bring this army as far north as I can. I'm imagining I'm going to have to either retake Kofur or at least break the siege. It's not really... Yeah, I don't know if... I don't know exactly what's going to happen here. I imagine they'll land with this army and lay siege, but... whether they simply launch the assault, I don't know. I mean, one thing... Yeah, so I can't see any units that can actually get up on the walls, but of course they can just knock the gate down with the Necrofix and cannons, no problem. So I'm not going to be able to hold them off with just a garrison. But...
Submit to your king.
yeah, I don't have too much choice. I mean, yeah, my armies were a bit too far south to get back up here in time. We'll just have to see what happens and then react. This army here... So one thing I'm considering is actually disbanding this army and re-recruiting it out in the east to try and hold on to this settlement.
Stupid.
Because this stack of Skaven is making its way over here, and an extra army on this side actually seems pretty useful. Because Arkhan's doing absolutely fine in all the battles, but there's Plain of Tuskers I need to recapture, there's a Black Pyramid I need to recapture, and then there's, this army that I also need to take out. So the problem with Arkhan is just that he can't be in 2 or 3 places at once. Now my 2 armies up the north can kinda help a bit with this, but they're not... yeah, they're not strong enough that I want to really split them up. I want these 2 armies fighting as a unit, I think. Yeah, I've already moved most of these heroes. Yeah, I'm just finishing up recruitment here. This army, yeah, so this army basically lost a lot of entities, what's it called? Basically inhabiting the ruins, but unfortunately their replenishment rate's good enough, you can see they're basically fully healed in the next turn, and Arkhan can't even get there next turn. So that's a bit of a nuisance. I could... I could forget about Numas and just move these 2 armies south and attack the Black Pyramid next turn. Yeah, I'm kind of seeing it's a bit of an issue. Even if I'm able to recruit an army here and stall, I won't be able to stall this army. Like, I don't think I can actually hold this army off. I could just delay them for a couple of turns, force them to build siege equipment, then have Arkhan arrive to break the siege. But that plan only works if Arkhan, like, beelines straight for Kasabar. And I don't mind too much letting the Skaven have this for a bit longer. It's not doing too much, like they're not building an army here. But the Black Pyramid of Nagash I do want to retake. Yeah, so taking a look at this. 2 more turns before I can get the Necrotech that can recolonize ruins, which is my plan for this. I'm actually going to raise this and then recolonize it at tier 3, I think. Alright, so let's head down this way. I'm continuing to stay in ambush stance just because I'm not completely sure how far this army can move.
That plan scheme is discordant. No.
Yeah, it does show that they can basically get up to us. I'm not concerned about this army. It's just the rattling guns and poison with globadiers are good, but all the rest of this is pretty trashy. Could actually force march Arkhan.
Bad plan scheme.
Yeah, that would help.
No point.
Yeah, because right now... So if I force march to here, is there any chance I actually get attacked by this army? I guess that's the question.
Bad idea.
Is it hot?
I guess I just sort of hedge and move like
Stop.
kind of down a little away from them. I think this should be fine.
Onwards.
Yeah, okay, let's do this. And I will do what I said, I think, and actually disband my army here.
Rise, legions.
Having having the Lich Priest out here scouting also gives me advance warning of people coming from Lustria, which is something I'm a little concerned about.
My glory.
If I just go ahead and disband this army.
I have my suspicions.
Yeah, so this general's pretty good. He's going to give us this bonus to the Winds of Magic and research. Oh no, excuse me. The research rate is the global bonus, but he'll give this to. I mean, we get the benefit from this even if this lord's not commanding an army. Yeah, so there's not much in this garrison. It is at full strength at least. And who would I recruit? There's some pretty good generals here actually. And I can get them at tier... yeah, I get them at rank 13 now because of this great incantation plus all of the global boosts to Lord Recruit rank. That's really nice. It's a bit unfortunate that I didn't plan this a bit in advance. It's just, yeah, it's just really hard to coordinate this. Like, I'd love to be able to transfer these units into one of these other armies, but it doesn't take too long to re-recruit them. Let me just double check something here. I don't want to... Yeah, the problem... I guess the problem I'm seeing here is that I think this army might be able to reach Kasabar in a single turn from where they are now. It doesn't show the movement indicator because they're in camp stance, but they can come out of that, obviously. So if they can get to Kasabar in a single turn, then my plan of disbanding my army and re-recruiting it really doesn't work, right? Because I re-recruit the Lord, but then he doesn't actually get any recruitment done. I mean, I guess I do have... I can't see with Arkhan. I do have at least one regiment of renown I could pick up straight away. Yeah, but it's only one and a casket, and I don't want to put a casket into a siege defense that I'm losing. That just seems wasteful. Yeah, no, I was thinking about this last night, and I think I was kind of assuming that they couldn't reach this in a single turn, whereas now I look at it, I think it's going to be borderline, and they possibly can. Okay, you know what? Forget what I was saying earlier. I'm not going to disband my army in the west. I don't. Because of possibly being besieged the very next turn, and not being able to get any recruitment done. I think it's a bit too much investment to protect Kasabar, which, you know, it has some good buildings in here, but I can take it back pretty easily, and yeah, I just think overall it's completely disbanding an army for that purpose is not worth it. I guess the only thing I'm thinking of is whether I can actually cycle out my general here. So who's actually recruiting? Yeah, you're recruiting here, and then this army's recruiting, that's right. This guy's disciplined, and then this guy's the desert specialist, and this one is prepared. No, he's also disciplined. Okay. So I mean, disciplined is a solid trait, but I don't necessarily need. No, disciplined is kind of too good on this army. There's a lot of melee troops. I was going to say I could switch out this disciplined king for yeah, to get a couple more jar holders and end up on one of these new kings that is sitting in the recruitment pool at rank 13. So prepared is the best trait available here. The nice thing about, yeah, I mean, rank 13 is coming in higher rank than this king is anyway, so they'd also have more skill points. Alright, these two kings have made it to level 14, which is a big breakpoint because of getting their War Sphinx mounts.
The council is disappointed.
So I don't want to do anything with those. Yeah, and then this general is... Yeah, this is my best general. I don't really want to swap him out either. One other thing I can start doing with those high level, like being able to recruit Tomb Kings at high level and disband them, is I can get... There's this Trial the Great Father skill that gives you hero recruit rank +2 for Tomb Princes, and that stacks across Tomb Kings. So you can very easily get Tomb Princes recruited at like rank 20 by stacking this on your jar hoarders once, you know, now you're at the stage of getting them coming in at level 10. I think though, yeah, I really do want to do that, but at the same time I don't have any of my lords I can kind of cycle out right now.
Land of the dead.
I guess it is just this guy. Yeah, okay.
Perhaps an agent of Cetra.
So take this stuff off and switch you for... So Wrathful and Strategist are two traits I don't want, so let's just make them into Jar Kings. Yeah, so I'm up to 40, that's right.
Address me as your highness. Attend your king, slaves.
Oops.
My dynasty reigns supreme. As loyal as I.
Yeah, these aren't... Right, this other stuff doesn't provide global boost in the same way. No. Okay, and I don't need to put more points in. If I want to re-recruit this guy at some point later as a stand-in general, I can spend these other 7 points however I want.
Even Nagash trusted this one. Address me as your highness.
Alright, a bit of back and forth decision making here, but I think disbanding this army was kind of a risk I didn't need to take. Okay, and I've got this for one more turn, or 2 more turns. Okay, so even though prepared is a good trait, I've already got enough kings with prepared. I'll have this guy come in as just a Jar King 2, doing the exact same thing I just did. Okay. You can stay in command of the army, although I think... Yeah, I mean, I think this army probably should move out a bit. I am down this Lich Priest. Don't think he really needs to go much further east. Sorry, west. I mean, there's no real need to risk encountering a faction I haven't met yet. It doesn't achieve anything. So he can head back in and rejoin with this army. It's... Yeah, I'm a bit... Yeah, we'll have to just see what the Dreadfleet do over here. Alright, I think that's more or less all the movement done. Yeah, I guess I can check. Right, so I'm recruiting 2 princes at rank 11. Oh, and there's a chariot master available, which is the best trait. So let's just see... Actually... I should be able to recruit them even higher level. No, maybe not. I know I have a boost to hero recruit rank somewhere. Oh, I guess all the settlements I've been checking must have it. Yeah, hero recruit rank plus 2. Okay, so I can recruit wherever I want here. Oh yes, that's right, because this is in the same... Yeah, this is the same region as Kasaba.
I keep my own counsel.
So this guy... Well, he hates Skaven, which is, I guess, the only thing he's kind of picked up since he came in here, but aggressive is not a good trait, so let's just get rid of him.
I shall make him proud.
And re-recruit.
So much for pests.
Now, I get to increase... Assuming I keep swapping out generals on that one army, I get to increase... I get to basically increase the Tomb Prince recruit rank by 2 each turn. But there's no reason not to hire someone, even if it is just for a turn. I guess the reason is... Okay, yeah. I guess the reason is... Do I want to wait until I can recruit at like rank 20 and get a Chariot Master, the best trait, and get him to be immortal right away? That seems like a good plan. Alright, so let's just do this instead.
I serve king and patria.
And this guy, he's only going to be around for 1 or 2 turns, probably 1 turn, but I can... Yeah, I can just make some extra jars from him. There's all this little min-maxing you can do with the Tomb Kings. You've got to be careful not to just let the pace of the campaign slow down. This is a cavalry master, which isn't what I want, but I sort of want him as a scout right now. Yeah. That's my other chariot master who's up at rank 31, so I'm definitely not getting rid of him. And this prince, he's also a chariot master, but he's too important as a scout also. Okay. Yeah, I think that's all that stuff taken care of. So let's just spend some money and then that should be it. Yeah, so not investing anything in Kasaba. I think I I'm imagining the Skaven will occupy it rather than just destroy it. I'm just kind of contemplating destroying one of these buildings, selling one of these buildings, but yeah, demolishing this building will cancel the active recruitment of the units that it provides. I think I shouldn't do that. Yeah, losing these buildings is going to be a little annoying, I suppose. Alright, whatever. Khemri. So I'm trying to grow this as fast as possible, but it's still a little slow. This is a bit too much investment for the growth building though, I think. And I already have that, and I can't afford this yet, that's fine. And I can't build, yeah, you can't build extra defenses in Khemri. That's right. Yeah, and I don't need more public order, so I think I just wait on that building slot until I can get access to tier 4 and 5. I've got another free building slot here, which I could build a scorpion nest in Sudenburg, but I'm going to prioritize the Royal Burial Chamber over that, so let's see if there's any tier 4 settlements where I can get that building going. It's already been constructed there. Yeah, looks like I've got it everywhere else, huh? Alright. Actually, you know, I think I'll go for the Royal Barracks here, and I'll start another recruitment building in my desert province, yeah, in this building slot. And I probably want Bone Shaper, I think. Get access to some more artillery. I'm at my... yeah, I've maxed out on artillery. Yeah, okay. It's too bad you only get one for each of those tier 3 buildings, but I suppose yeah, it's fair enough. I mean, it's a pretty powerful unit. I guess I can just spend a recruit slot this turn on maxing out the army. I can always kick somebody when the Lich Priest comes back. Right. This army finishes recruiting. Arkhan's moved. This is done. Yeah, I think that's everything. We declared war on the Beastmen, although we didn't actually see where they started. I guess they'll come towards us in the next turn or two. Hopefully their army isn't too strong, but given it's over turn 100, I'm imagining we're going to be facing down Cygors and Minotaurs for the most part. Alright, so there's one of the Skaven armies. You're heading off that way, okay.
Do not be frightened.
Yeah, so Ikiklo is quite weak at the moment, which is great news for me. He's maybe been fighting against the Talsin, the Wood Elves, but not having a peace treaty, obviously. Okay, so that army hasn't landed, and this army is just... I don't know what they're doing. I guess they're waiting for both armies to be able to attack at once. Strange. Ah, and here's Aranessa. Where's she going? Oh, she's maybe going after Myrmidons. Well, if it's not me, that's fine. So used to people... yeah, I'm so used to seeing fleets appear in this sea, and then they just beeline for, like, Xandria or whatever.
You are cautious.
Yeah, you've been completely wrecked, unfortunately, but I cannot agree to a peace treaty. So, looks like we can get in and retake the Black Pyramid.
My great works. And
Ah, but this army's just camped out right here.
My will be done.
Can I reach it?
Find my heart.
No, I can't.
Find my
Oh, that's unfortunate.
No, Gracia, never wrong.
Well, we didn't get... Huh, we didn't get besieged here.
grand necrotech.
Okay, now I need to
Traversing.
worry about what the Skaven are doing. I see, so they kind of turn around. Oh, that's got to be good for me, right?
Resurrection.
Yeah.
You are not him.
Curses!
Oh, I see, they're sat in the settlement. Right, right, right.
Vermin are no threat.
Well, that's great from the point of view of holding on to this longer.
More slaves. I need more.
Yeah, this army's replenishing to full health. We can't do anything about that. I maybe could have just thrown caution to the wind and moved these armies up faster, but on the basis that this army is not very dangerous if they ambush us. But it's still, yeah, the ambush battles are still a little sketchy.
No, you failed.
I think my plan here is to move up and stay in ambush stance and hopefully take this without being able to be counterattacked.
Slave master.
That's the goal. Alright, and you're not... Yeah, when you get to level 14, I must remember to spend that level up point because it actually gives you more recruitment. Okay, and here we have Wazag,
your will.
the Great Green Prophet,
I command movement.
and I'm guessing
Prince moves.
there are likely to be more orcs behind him.
Next time we move.
Don't see anyone right now. Yeah, I don't have any info on what's in this army.
Killing sun.
Spend a skill point here. Yeah, causing... no, this point's probably more valuable. Yeah, I was going to say causing terror isn't particularly important.
Mortal fool. Forget it. Legions rise.
Yeah, I'm really not... Without seeing any units in this army, I have no idea...
I shall make him proud.
whether I can safely take them on with this stack, or I need to, you know, be more cautious or what.
Not happening.
I mean, I guess I just move out here and go into ambush stance, and we just wait to see
I'm awake.
what they decide to do.
Foolish.
Yeah, it seems fine.
Tomb Prince.
Alright, so we lost track of an army here.
What is death?
Next sovereign.
It's not raiding us. Okay, I'm not sure where that army went. Let's have this one
Who commissioned me?
scout Agrul Migdal. Yeah, so we knew the Skaven were there, but we didn't know whether they had an army, and they actually don't. Okay.
Awake the necrosphinx.
I only take heads with meat on skull. You no interest too quick.
Yeah, they're still not fighting anybody else, but I guess they haven't... I guess they've just struggled a little to recover from the last time I fought against them.
Stupid.
It's very hard to tell how strong this army is. I don't really want to fight them. I mean, Arkhan has the option to launch the attack this turn. They can't retreat because they're in the settlement. The trouble is... they've got a full stack here, plus reinforcements, plus there's, you know, 50% Skaven corruption. That's a lot of menace below. I can see at least some pretty scary units. I'd much rather deal with this army outside on the battlefield. Ideally when they're in forced march, but that's probably too much to ask for.
This
I think I'm going to continue just being a little sneaky.
On my will.
Moving. The ultimate shrine.
Okay, you're free. Oh, you spent your movement already. Alright, no worries.
My father demands it.
Yeah, so I can play the same... Yeah, I can play the same game again with one of these other recruit traits, and it shouldn't re-roll the Chariot Master. I guess there's no need to do that though, because I don't care about the ranks on these other Tomb Princes.
Your advice. Attend your king.
Right, one of these armies should probably just be stationed in Kofur, I'm thinking. And the other one should just move up and go into ambush stance. Yeah, and I think the army to be stationed inside is the weaker one, which is this.
Supreme. Serve me.
And can I see what else is in these armies? Oh great, I can. Okay. So Noctilus has 3 Necrofex Colossus, Depth Guard, Deck Gunners, Carronades. This other army, 2 more Necrofex, 3 Carronades. Okay, these armies aren't too strong. I don't want to fight them at the same time, but if I can't avoid it, I probably can still win. Just that those Necrofex are super scary.
I deign to move.
I might,
On my command.
That is forbidden.
yeah, I don't know. They may even withdraw now that I've put a stack in here. We'll just have to see. I mean, I'm fine with this, right? It's kind of wasting the time of these 2 armies, but I know I need troops on the west coast anyway, so it's not really costing me.
I doubt.
And this is the last turn I can recruit at turn 13, I believe, but we should have a new one. Ooh, we have a new one who's disciplined. Well, that's perfect. Yeah. Okay. In that case, I won't bother re-recruiting. I'll just bring this guy in as the new commander.
Attend your king, slaves.
Yeah, let's stay down in Lashiak and bring the Lich Priest over to meet back up with us. I would like to get this guy back in the army for any battles. His magic obviously helps a lot.
My dynasty reigns supreme.
So you can just come stand over here for now. In terms of leveling this guy up, yeah, 1 level off this, which is too bad. I do have a few chariots, so I could justify still picking this skill up, but I think I'll... Yeah, boosting the recruit rank of Tomb Princes isn't a huge deal because I'm mostly not using them in my armies anyway, and making the ones with the best traits immortal is good, but they still get wounded and have to take time off to come back, so yeah, I'm just not going to prioritize doing what I said earlier and like trying to really power up the recruit rank. I probably shouldn't level this guy up too much, just leave him flexible until he's actually fighting a battle. Yeah, I might leave him skills completely open. Yeah, I think that's fine. And did I finish any buildings for recruitment? Oh, I did. Ah, right, and I've got another screaming skill. Okay, that's good. Yeah, so which army do I want that in now? Probably this one.
Address me as your highness.
Okay, I don't have any here, but I can't recruit them in local recruitment anyway. So that's fine. I've got double giant, double war sphinx, and the scorpion. I think this army's looking pretty strong. This army's also... this guy gives the... This is the one who gives the big boost to melee attack of the entire army. And he does give a boost to range too, but I think having artillery in his army is... doesn't benefit as much from his expertise. Whereas more artillery here seems like a great idea. Yeah, I think I'll actually cut a chariot unit.
Where is this?
Okay. So this is fine. I'm just sitting here. If the Dread Fleet want to attack, we can fight them. If they don't, that's fine too. I maybe should have actually tried to assassinate this guy. But yeah, 48% to wound him, and my guy's immortal. Okay, if he's still in range next turn, I might actually go for that. I've got more gold coming in now. Wounding or assassinating the pesky Skaven here is actually pretty appealing.
Greatness comes.
Down here.
Ambush the foolish. Advance. Strike on my command.
No, need my warp token stash.
Alright, have I managed to leave... Have I left them close enough to reinforce each other? No, I don't think I have. It's a bit hard to tell sometimes because the graphic, the graphic of the War Sphinx is pretty big.
Greatest dynasty. Ambush the
So our priority here is retaking the Black Pyramid, but I do want to also wipe these two Skaven armies out. I just want to do it. I want to take those battles in ways that's most advantageous to me. Alright, I think I've moved on my heroes. Let's have a quick run through. Yep. So we have more gold, and again I'm kind of thinking about barracks upgrades. Do I have any settlements I can upgrade? Yeah, we're not doing anything with Gorgazan. Or Baga. Yeah, I'm not, yeah. Hopefully I don't lose Bagar again, but it's still possible, so let's not spend money there. Could start defenses in Kasabar actually. That's not a bad idea because I do have to remember that there is this little opening out to the Skaven, like the Skaven have this territory out here too, so I can kind of get stuck up on through this valley. So yeah, let's try and just strengthen defenses here. I think that's a reasonable decision. Sandy completes walls next turn, that's really nice. Alright, I'm just going to sit on the rest of this gold. It doesn't quite do enough, I think, to justify spending it. Alright, so quite a lot of just posturing for now, but I'm confident we can get some decisive victories against the Skaven. It's really crazy how much the dwarves like us, despite technically being at war with us. It's, yeah, I do like that. Plus, improving to plus 99. Alright, I believe that's everything. Oh, you know what? Just so I don't forget later, let's re-equip this general with the Armor of Eternity and Heretic Jar and whatever other stuff you can get. Yeah, there we go. Okay, Queek, ball is back in your court. Alright, wounded. They're moving on force march out east again. Okay. They're moving on force march this way. Oh, that is fine. Arkhan can kill them. Exactly what I was wanting. Yeah, great. You coming ashore? You are. No, you're not. You're just hanging out. Okay. Alright, so Wozak's going to come in and go into raiding stance. And I can now see his army. And it looks pretty strong, actually. So a lot of gold experience Chevron Black Orcs in there. So someone got wounded, but another hero came back, so that's all fine. Yeah, let's just take a look at this. Oh, wow. Yeah, this is a super strong army. Gold Chevron, Black Orcs, Big Guns, Night Goblins with Twirly Whirlies, Spinning Loons, Boar Boys, Goblin Wolf Archers, 3 Rogue Idols, a Giant, Stone Trolls, Double Doom Diver. Yeah, this is a really, really strong army. I think, unfortunately, I can't really stop them taking Gorgazan. Yeah, I don't think we can win this. The trouble is, so their infantry is very strong, although we have the artillery and missile fire to kind of deal with that, but we can't also deal with this triple Rogue Idol. We saw how much, like, how problematic just one Rogue Idol was in that silly battle with Grimgor, and they've got 3 of them, and they have their own artillery, which I'm not well equipped to deal with in this army. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I'm willing to concede Gorgazan. It's not doing a lot for me. I definitely don't want to lose this army, so let's withdraw. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm going to do about this. I think Wozak himself's also ranked 21, which means his... Well, I was going to say his magic's going to be powerful, but it doesn't look like he's actually leveled it up very much. No, he hasn't got Foot of Gork. Okay. He makes our wizards miscast, that's right. Yeah, that's annoying. So as far as I know, there's no Skaven army in here, although I should probably just check that. Because this army's the one... Yeah. So this army's the one that took out the Black Pyramid. How do they have a garrison of 18? Oh, that's a little absurd.
Where are my slaves?
They have a garrison of 18 just off the occupied Pyramid of Nagash. They're hopefully not particularly high strength yet, but they do have... Well, okay, it's not too bad. It's mostly just clan rats. What I'm thinking here...
The desolation comes.
I'm thinking I split these troops up. I have one army retake the Black Pyramid.
The greatest artist.
Ooh, I could maybe even get this neck protected to that army to get him to level 14. That would be excellent. And this other army heads north because I need help against Wozak. All right, let's hold off on that.
The rats.
Yeah, I don't need to move this hero this turn. Let's have a go at this assassination. critical... Oh, critical success. So we actually straight up assassinated him. Nice. Nice. Oh, that worked out very well. So let's see. I have literally everything in his personal combat line. I don't need a skeletal steed. So I've got 9 more points, including this one. So maybe putting points into assassinate and specialist is actually... Yeah, why don't I do that? I mean, I have the gold now. I can have this guy just do what the Skaven have been doing to me all game and actually kill their agents. That sounds very good. Okay. I'll just have a little wander around with this hero, but then I think I'll come back to keep an eye on this Skaven army.
Move my creations.
This one...
More slaves. I need more.
Okay, someone needs to scout up this way.
My chisel.
Yeah, Skaven army up here would have been annoying, but it looks like we're clear. So Arkhan comes and wipes out this army.
The council is disappointed.
Then next turn takes Springs of Eternal Life. There is a Skaven army in here though, right? Yeah. Yeah.
No, you failed.
But they force marched out of Springs of Eternal Life. I believe they've got to be... Yeah, I don't think there's any way that they could launch an attack against Arkhan this turn. And then... Yeah, in spite of this annoyingly large garrison, I do just take this battle with this one army, I believe.
Will be done.
Oh, and I was thinking of joining this hero into the army, and then I kind of just forgot to move them somewhere else. Okay, that was a little silly, but it doesn't matter. Making absolutely sure there's no Skaven up here is important too.
Submit. Destroy them.
Oh, good. It gives us... Yeah, alright. I was concerned that the balance of power wouldn't be so much in our favor, but all these units are very basic. They don't have any experience. So I think there should be no problem.
Arise, my legion.
I'll just continue this siege for now. Maybe finish moving all my agents before starting to fight.
For Nehekara.
Right, so... Okay, I know that this army's here. I kind of want to see whether there's anything else coming up from behind.
Make way.
Grunty Mingle has nothing in. Well, the good news is it looks like Wurzag's kind of just coming at, you know, on a solo mission here.
Priest king of greatest dynasty.
So you move back up to Khemri. We let them come in and take Gorgazan. And I think we try and coordinate a 2-on-1 fight with these two stacks, which should be strong enough.
Nice rain.
Oops, no, you had movement left. Right. Okay, you get back to Numas.
Onwards, legions.
Getting someone out to Qatar would also be useful. Okay, everything looks fine there. Village Priest having a little wheeze in the background.
Can't be done.
Alright, so we can't...
I deem it.
Yeah, so this is the same situation as I've had before, so we can't actually get two stacks attacking this army at sea because they've kind of... They haven't blockaded the port, but they've just sat right in front of it. But that's okay, I'm still content to just do what I've been doing. I think... Camp Nautilus, I think, is recruiting more units, which is a little irritating. I forgot that they could do that at sea. Okay, I might need to come up with a bit of a new plan there. Should still be fine.
Mortal fool. Is my throne ready?
Yeah, you just come sit in Lashiek, I think. And they can join up next turn. Okay, that looks fine. So now I've got the 2 battles.
Shatter their bones. Fire on them.
I'm not going to auto-resolve this. There's Menace below. I could easily lose a Screaming Skull. I don't necessarily want to have to sit still and recruit here.
For the Creator God.
I'm hoping I can do this with without having any units wiped out. It's okay to take a bit of damage. Yeah, this settlement type's very easy to attack because they're very exposed from this wall down here. There's kind of a blind spot. If you just deploy your units here, the towers can't hit you, and all their units just clump up in front of the gate, and you can hit them with artillery, magic, archers. It's really good. Unfortunately, as I was saying, I am going to raise this settlement and rebuild it at tier 3 with the special Necrotect. It feels very bad to do that, but it's by far the fastest way to get it growing again. So okay, and I've got to remember that that's just a leadership boost. He doesn't have the upgraded version with healing yet. Alright. So I think the first priority is dealing with the menace below, clan rats, and yeah, I mean, I just have to sort of clump up my units, and they didn't have warp bomb. No, they didn't have warp bomb. Just have the Ushabti behind the artillery. So this tower here, yeah, I have to slightly watch that tower's fire arc, but I'm pretty sure, like, you can see the edge of the wall here. It actually can't. I'm pretty sure that I've deployed so as to not get hit by that tower. I'll obviously adjust the positioning here once the battle starts. All I care about right at the beginning is just not having anything silly happen with the menace below. Okay, so yeah, like I was saying, they just throw a ton of units in front of this part of the defenses. So once I've used the menace below, I'll alright, you guys are not supposed to be on fire at will. I haven't actually manned this tower, but I think I deployed out of its fire arc anyway. Alright, I think the cooldown at the start of the battle is like 45 seconds on Menace Below. Yeah, there it is. Bang on time. So the priority here is just kill this unit as fast as possible. They did drop them right on top of my Screaming Skulls, which is kind of what I was talking about. But yeah, got rid of them, no problem. And they should just ride off the battlefield. I guess we haven't given them room to run away and we're just kind of massacring them, but that works too. Alright, next unit. And they just routed right off the battlefield. Perfect. Yeah, these haven't done any damage. A couple of skeletons lost, but that barely counts as damage. There's no reason I can't just... yeah, over the course of the battle, I'll definitely get these 5 guys back. Not that it particularly matters, but yeah, it's effectively no damage. And do they have a third menace below? Looks like the answer is no. Just give it another minute. Well, I think it's fine. Alright, great. So, Lich Priest, get up ahead. So what's the order to do this? I think probably magic first, then artillery, then archers. I'm just thinking in terms of efficiency. Like the magic benefits most from the units being, you know, full, having many entities and being clumped up, right? And then artillery second most, whereas archers are still effective against units who only have a few entities left. So yeah, let's try doing it this way. Yeah, that Skullstorm just tore right through this clan rat unit. Didn't kill that many of them, but it did like 40% of the total health. That's good. Alright, everything else can start moving into position. They have barely any ranged weapons here. I think they just have some slingers. Oh, they have night runners. Okay, I was going to say Skaven slave slingers, but yeah, they're night runners, and they do have some rat ogres. I'm not too concerned about those. And this is night runners as well. Alright. Yeah, so I don't need to actually knock any towers down here. I can just smash down the gate with my War Sphinx when I'm ready, so all the artillery can just basically be expended, killing whatever units. Okay, that's a general's unit, although he's not a special character, he's just leading a unit of clan rats. But yeah, it still makes sense to focus fire on that, as opposed to the Skaven slaves. Well, look at how much damage the Screaming Skull is doing. That unit just breaks. Okay, in that case... Well... Alright, I noticed we clipped on the walls a little there. That's okay. You do have to watch out for that with the Screaming Skull. I maybe should just let the catapults shoot at whatever they want. I kind of wanted to prioritize clan rats over Skaven slaves, but honestly... they all need to die at some point. Yeah, you can kind of see from the trajectory. I'm actually better off aiming at units that are a bit further back, like over here, so that the missiles get over the wall. I can actually aim for those night runners. All these clan rats. Ah! We should be still fine, I've got plenty of ammo on my archers. I think I'm just going to bring my archers up. This isn't a battle where I need to be particularly efficient. I think we're just doing so much damage to them. There won't be much left to go in and fight hand to hand, and between the Shabti and the, you know, the general, it shouldn't be a problem at all. Alright, who's next for the Skullstorm? Probably still just drop it on these clan rats. Yeah, damaging those night runners, that's good. They're one of their Skaven's better units. And I think I just let these archers fire at will. they'll be able to shoot over the walls and start taking out these units. There we go. It's a bit awkward firing over that wall, but it's not so high that they can't do it. Alright, I guess this unit's next. I almost feel bad just slaughtering Skaven like this, but only almost. They're such a nuisance in almost every campaign. It's like one of those enemies. The greenskins are similar, I think, but the Skaven may be the most annoying, where it's just like you love to hate them, you know? Yeah, they did have 18 units to start with, but we've done a ton of damage to them already. Alright, you can stop shooting for now. Yes, we really want to shoot these rat ogres, although we probably have to pin them in combat with some of our melee troops before that can happen. What's in here? Okay, there's just these clan rats guarding the gate, who are going to be routing pretty soon. Alright, those units have all had enough. The gates are down. In we go. Hopefully I can just use my Lord here to kind of bait the enemy into coming towards us, then just shred them with Archer Fire. What are they up on the walls? Oh, just clan rats, okay. Yeah, these are Skaven slaves. They don't have any storm vermin. Our archers have pretty good range, actually. Yeah.
Sacrifice them!
These Skaven slaves are probably going to get shot as well. Yep. Oh, look at that. Those beautiful arrows falling like rain, and the Skull Storm. And the War Sphinx just having a whale of a time. Alright, something was actually attacking the Lich Priest in melee, but it seems like it's not anything very dangerous. I don't think this game will be fighting for much longer. So maybe just bring these archers in through the gate. Ah. Or not. If they're committing the rat ogres, we want to stay and shoot them. Maybe I can shoot my catapults at the rat ogres. That doesn't seem super effective, but it might be fine. I just want to provoke them into coming down here to fight. Yeah, they've got basically nothing left. It's just a case of seeing this out without taking any more damage.
Tomb King.
Yeah, we don't, the Screamer Skull just doesn't, unfortunately just doesn't do enough damage to the rat ogres. They've done very well though. Yeah, 450 kills, 400 kills. Jeez. Alright, if I'm sending my archers in, I guess I should send in the Shabti too as a kind of screen. Alright, finally provoked the rat ogres into coming over to fight.
Onward, legions.
My archers didn't really deploy properly, but the rat ogres are, yeah, we're doing enough damage to them. It's okay.
Bring my chariot.
I'm actually surprised I haven't gotten the army loss penalties already. I guess quite a lot of the remaining balance of power is in this other unit of rat ogres, which are still full strength, but I'd be a bit surprised if I actually had to go over there and kill them as well. Yeah, that run is broken.
Lion Lord. Break them.
Yeah, everything's broken. Okay, good. Yeah, over 500 kills on each Screaming Skull. It's pretty good. And I don't actually need to heal up any more damage. We didn't take any casualties.
shall restore Nehekara. This is no shrine. Destroy it. Address me as your highness.
Yeah, so we're not getting any replenishment this time, which is why I really didn't want to take damage, but that obviously worked out totally fine. This I can do right now. So let's do that, because Arkhan's going to otherwise move a bit further away. Because I'm pretty sure this appears right next to Arkhan. Yeah, it does. Oh, I can't quite reach. That's annoying. Ah, especially because this silly plague priest can come assassinate me. Well,
More slaves. I need more.
yeah, that's pretty irritating. I'm gonna just kind of skirt round to the south and hope I don't get targeted. Yeah, that might end up being... If this guy does get wounded or assassinated, that's pretty irritating. I don't know. I just thought he would be able to reach in the single turn from where Arkhan was, and I didn't think about it carefully enough, obviously. So they're on force march. Yeah, this army, I don't understand why the balance of power is more in our favor for this one. I guess it's their weapons crews that I need to try and take out. But it shouldn't be a problem. I think I'll just have Arkhan go on his sort of one-man mission, as I have been against Skaven, and keep everyone else together. Seems to work well. These units aren't super dangerous to Arkhan. The Rattling Guns are somewhat dangerous, but it's not like he's going to be taking big chunks of damage from the Warp Lightning Cannons. Oh, low roll. Okay. Well, it's not too big of a deal, I don't think. So they have lots of slingers as well that don't matter too much, and the warp grinders, and they don't have storm vermin. Yeah, I really don't think this army's going to be able to put up much of a fight. Let's just deploy over here. That line of sight's not the best, but I think it's okay. With archers, at least you get like the fire arc over terrain. With crossbowmen and especially handgunners, you have to really watch little like hills and dips like this, because you guys can be easily end up unable to shoot, but we should be fine. Yeah, you can go here, you go in the middle, and Arkhan... Let's have Arkhan start on the other flank. And what are we focus firing on? Rattling guns, warp grinders. Okay, yeah, it's those two units. And this one can just shoot it whatever it wants. Gosh, I don't really want to waste ammo on Skaven slaves. Poison Wing Globadeers, yeah, that's a reasonable target. So Menace below will spawn at the back here. Oh, everyone should be off skirmish mode, and I can have you on guard stance. Okay, let's drop down Skellies. They immediately drop Warp Lightning onto my summon skeleton units, fair enough. And here come the clan rats, but they spawn them in on top of my tomb guard, which is fine by me. Alright, we need to do a bit of a better job at killing those poison wing globadeers. Yeah, that unit's broken, that's great. Yeah, you kill those, you kill this. Yep, that's good. Okay, Arkhan, yeah, we took out their other weapons crews. These warp grinders are just running away for no reason. Well, it's not no reason. But yeah, they didn't come to help in the end, it's funny. I don't understand that balance of power at the beginning. This feels like about as one-sided a slaughter as you could possibly get. Alright, focus fire on Poison Wind Globadiers. And... Alright, I guess that magic is going to do quite a lot of damage to us. Yeah, well they mostly cast it on their own clan rat unit, which is an interesting decision, but it did do quite a lot of damage still. Yeah, the melee units here are just not dangerous at all. All we need to do is just run down their missile weapons and we'll be totally fine. Yeah, taking a bit of damage from their... yeah, taking a bit of damage from the Poison Wind, but what are they doing? They're just kind of running away. Not routing, but just retreating. Yeah, alright, well... I don't think that's going to work for you at all. Alright, we need to finish off these clan rats. See if I can get these units to run into the Purple Sun. Yeah, it wasn't perfect, but it wasn't bad. Lots of menace below this time. Oh, I didn't actually get that cast of the Black Purple Sun off, but it doesn't matter. Alright, I don't want you guys... Yeah, they just got the army lasses. Okay. Good. Did they? Yeah, I think so. Not, well, maybe not quite. That passive healing on Arkhan from that new armor I forged is doing really well. It's actually healed him for like, you know, a third of his health already. Alright, now I just get to spam some extra healing. I don't think we're going to be able to take the settlement this turn, unfortunately, but you know, wiping this army out is good enough. Yeah, just got a little more healing to possibly drop down on my Tomb Guard, but that was the only damage I took. I should have used this to boost magic resistance against their warp lightning. Doesn't matter. Are we getting any more entities on these? Maybe not. No, doesn't matter. Easy victory.
This furthers my plans.
Okay, I think I really have everything I'd want from this Lich Priest. I'm just going to pick up the last magic points, even though I'm unlikely to use those spells. And yeah, I can't get to the settlement. No, not quite. Okay. Given there's another Skaven army in the Fog of War here, let's just step back a little bit. We can obviously get to Springs of Eternal Life next turn, no matter where I move, so let's make sure I don't get attacked over the end turn. I suspect this army moved a bit too far with force march to be able to actually get all the way back here, but I can't see them, so yeah, I don't know. I'm a bit unsure about where they are. Okay, and I spent most of my gold recruiting that Necrotect, but that's fine. And I'm still not really doing anything here, but that's okay.
Land of the dead. Attend your king, slaves. Submit to your king.
Sure, let's get Bagar growing now. It feels like we're getting closer and closer to just wiping the Skaven out for good. They've got, I don't know, 8 or so more settlements still, but they haven't been sending just like an onslaught of armies of storm vermin at me like they were for a little while, so gotta think that's good. Okay, I think that is everything. Yeah. Oh, and Tyrion finally decided to stop killing the Everqueen. Okay, so this Skaven army came back, force marched into Springs of Eternal Life, and now I'll make the attack with Arkhan. So this all worked out really well. Arkhan gets to fight 2 armies in force march. Yes, they have the garrison there too, but whatever. Alright, they're still just hanging out on the water. Wozag takes Gorgazan. Yeah, nothing I can do about that.
Will be mine.
And occupies it. Okay, and here's another Groomskin army. Alright, good to know. Oh, and there's the Beastmen. They're down this way. Well, that's annoying. Have to see how strong that army is. Yeah, in some ways that's even more annoying than the Skaven, because they'll just raise Kassabar, whereas the Skaven might just capture it. Alright, Ixstone made a catastrophic blunder in an attempt to assassinate our hero and was wounded in the process. Well, you'll love to see it. Yeah, lost Gorgazan, that's no problem. So what are we up against here? Well, I'm seeing some Mongols still, and Warhounds, so that's good, but Cygors is bad news, Minotaurs is bad news. Yeah, and they're probably going to come lay siege before I get this garrison finished. Okay, well, Arkhan can hopefully get over there to relieve the siege.
Impossible.
Protect my vision.
Alright, so Springs of Eternal Life, we're going to try and take. We're a little, yeah, we're not quite at full strength, but we basically didn't take losses in that first fight, so I should be able to deal with this no problem. And happily, this Necrotect survived, so he can go ahead and bring back the Black Pyramid at tier 3. No, we don't need more Untainted here, let's just go for growth.
Find my harem.
So I think I probably just want this king to just stand in the Black Pyramid for now, but let's go ahead and move heroes to get a better sense of where the Skaven might be. No one else here, that's great.
Art is on life.
Okay, you can get over towards Qatar, that's good.
Master sculptor.
And this army's still here.
Malfunction.
I serve king and patria.
I think I actually want this high-level Tomb Prince to come over and rejoin this army. I know he left it before, but that army of Wurzags is strong enough that
Tomb king.
I'm gonna want all the fighting help I can get, I believe.
Submit to your king. Stride to
Just pull back a little bit. We don't particularly want to actually ambush Wozak's army.
Strike on my command.
In fact,
Immortality and power.
I don't need to have this army in ambush stance at all.
Go, Kite Apple.
So if they make an attack down here... Well... If they make an attack down here, I think I'll have the option to retreat with this army, but perhaps not. I should have checked this positioning beforehand. This army actually has a lot of movement range.
On your knees.
Yeah, I'll be able to withdraw with this army. The issue is that this army being here will force an ambush battle. I don't necessarily want that before getting this guy over.
Legions rise.
I'm thinking this would be a good place to use my... bring my casket in that I've just had sitting in reserve into this king's army, probably.
Tomb King of Nehekara.
I'll leave it like this. I think...
Forget it.
I'm not sure what Wozak will do here. He may stay put for a turn. He may come down here to try and make the attack. It's at the limit of his movement range, so... Yeah, we'll have to just see what he does.
Patra calls.
I think I should be able to beat his army with both these. But yeah, I will go ahead, I think, and bring in the Casket of Souls. Oh, I have more regiments from now to bring in too. So let's see. So these guys are actually useful here because I need to do something about their artillery. So let's think for a second. I'm very reluctant to cut down any more on my front line. I'm very light on frontline infantry. Admittedly, they are Tomb Guard, which is good. I definitely don't want to get rid of Scorpions or the Archers.
Rises from the sands.
Arise.
I think I might cut this over Sepulchral Stalkers. I think I'll cut this unit for the Carrion. The Sepulchral Stalkers aren't terrible, but I haven't found them to be fantastic either, overall. Yeah, because I don't have any fast units in this army.
Servants.
I have the option to swap units over, I guess. Well, if I do that, I won't be in ambush stance any longer, so that's maybe a bad idea. Okay, let's leave it.
Priest King of greatest dynasty.
Yeah, I don't think that cavalry unit's actually going to... The cavalry regiment of renown unit is actually so useful for taking out their artillery because, I mean, looking at this, they've got cavalry, they've got a lot of infantry that's just... I think having a unit of my own cavalry aiming to get to the Doom Divers is just too ambitious, and only, like, the Flock of Chaff can do it really well because they've only got basically, like, 2 units of missile weapons, but I'll hold off recruiting that cavalry unit.
I keep my own counsel. Where are my slaves?
Okay, so Arkhan's going to make this attack.
Attack these fools.
This is quite a scary army. It's very good it's on forced march. It's also very good that I'm attacking and can just wipe them out. This is just extra fodder. Don't think I care too much about it. Yeah, I can't obviously separate them with lightning strike, but still.
Cliff you up, fuckware.
I think I'm fine with you just staying up here, keeping an eye on
No threat.
this stack.
Moving.
What's in here? Yeah, more of the sort of stuff we've been used to dealing with.
Commission me. I am my father's son.
Alright, so here we've got 2 more orc stacks. One led by Grimgor himself, Okay. Just checking at Galbarez. No, nothing there yet. Alright, definitely important to keep an eye on these two armies. I think that's all for my hero movement. And maybe I can, except for the Lich Priest here. I can't quite make it to Lashiek. Yeah, I mean,
Don't be a fool.
I'm content to just let these armies hang out at sea if they want. I'm not under any other threat up here.
Priest King.
Hold on. 2 more Bone Giants I can recruit. Wow. I guess I was not paying quite enough attention to that. I didn't... Yeah, I probably should have started that recruitment going earlier. Well,
My dynasty reigns.
I think I'm going to do this.
Thus, attend.
And we can kick out another skeleton spearman unit for the Lich Priest when he's back. That looks fine. Let's get up to attend me. Yeah, I can also boost local recruitment capacity here, but that doesn't particularly help. I don't think I need to choose one of those skills yet, but if I get up to attend me, that should actually improve the recruitment rank. Yeah. So we want this. And I can leave the rest. There we go. Doesn't make much difference, but it's an extra experience chevron, so. Okay. This army's just hanging out in ambush stance. I think that's completely fine. They can't see this army, so it's kind of encouraging that the Dread Fleet's having sort of concerns over just this full stack plus the garrison. So I'm actually a lot stronger than they realise. And they're still hesitant to launch the attack, so that all seems like it bodes well. Gold-wise, I probably should just be sitting on this gold. Oh no, wait, I should get stuff going in the Black Pyramid. Yeah. So how strong is the garrison? 9 units, okay. We shouldn't need walls here. No, I'm going to be a little greedy and not build walls. I'm going to assume that we'll be able to push the Skaven back to the point where they're not going to be able to realistically retake this again. I think send Senna. You know, we can see this. We can see what's going on here. The Skaven don't have more armies coming in. This is an excellent opportunity to take Planar Tuskers. So let's have this army just do that, get it out of the way. Yeah, so they'll be able to get there probably the turn after next. There's nothing in here. They're not recruiting anything, so it's not a problem. Oh, I actually got a level up. I guess that was from the battle at Khemri. Oh great, so I get to pick a top tier upgrade there. So I've got both Screaming Skulls and Archers, and I only have one Archer unit at Gold 2 experience, but I think it's still a safe bet to grab that point. We've maxed out all the magic we want. Yeah, just more jars. It's good. And I think I basically just have this battle with Arkhan to do, so let's take that on.
We fight.
Okay, let's just have a quick look at how to... I need to decide how to prioritize going after their range stuff here. So 5 rattling guns. Okay, this weapons team absolutely needs to die. They've got very good range, and the Death Globes are super good against infantry. So Arkhan needs to go basically beeline for that unit, drop skeletons on top of it, just kill them at any cost. My artillery can try and deal with their other stuff. And yeah, we've got the Menace Blow coming in. They don't have any magic. This guy is a master assassin. Yes. Sorry, I'm wrong. They do have magic, and he has warp lightning. Yes, he's in the garrison. Okay. I think we can win this pretty handily. We just have to be very careful of their dangerous units and prioritize artillery and missile fire, I think. But yeah, like I said, it's the units that sort of shoot us from out of range of the archers. Like this one, that are the most dangerous. Not having a great run with the Winds of Magic. Oh, this map's so dark. I mean, I kind of love the atmospheric feeling, but at the same time, it's so dark, you kind of... Yeah, it's hard to see the rats. Okay, let's deploy right at the back here, looks good. Well... Yeah. Alright, whatever, I guess. It's too bad that the impassable terrain in this game is a little like misleading in terms of exactly where it physically extends to. Alright, I don't want to be blocking my archers. That looks fine. It's funny that these units have a skirmish mode. Like, they're really not skirmishers, right? They're massive animated statues. They're not even particularly bad at melee. Okay, let's go. Okay, there are the Death Globe mortars. I think I'm just going to run in and drop skeletons on top of them right away. There are some dangerous storm vermin around here. I certainly don't want to get stuck in a extended combat against them, but I also think that yeah, this unit's just too important. I just have to kill it, basically. Well, I suppose I won't kill it with that first skeleton unit, but I'll at least, like... No, I killed a few of them. Alright, and in come the Menace Belows. Necrosphinx. Please deal with those clan rats. So one thing that's interesting about having that unit of skeletons wiped out is it actually powers up our Realm of Souls really quickly. Yeah, I took a bit of damage over my Cascade of Souls in that first clan rat unit. It shouldn't be too... yeah, it shouldn't matter too much though. Arkhan's taking a little damage here, but... Didn't do as much damage to these guys as I would have hoped. Can possibly double back and try and go after them again. Alright, our artillery's now in range. Yeah, if Arkhan can just like disrupt their advance, even if he's not doing much actual fighting, that's great. Yeah, unfortunately this unit, they are doing a reasonable job of disrupting my artillery, kind of on the flip side. Okay, we need to be choosing targets more carefully here. Warp fire throwers, rattling guns, yeah. Yeah, I don't really want to kill night runners. Yeah, back out of there, Arkhan. Yeah, another menace below. Oh, warp lightning in our front line over here. It's annoying. Oh, Deathwind is coming out of absolutely nowhere on this flank. That is also bad. Alright, let's have Arkhan actually come over and try and deal with that. Yeah, unfortunately... Well, our archers are going to do a lot of damage. Unfortunately, they are getting to our front lines with their stuff here. This unit, yeah, they had a ton of men below this battle. Jeez. Alright. We need to kill... Ah, that is the... There goes the... Death Globe mortars. Well, we delayed them, but didn't kill them. Yeah, may lose some of my frontline infantry here. Taking damage on the archers too. Where's Arkhan? Arkhan's over here. Alright. Yeah, Arkhan's not having the best time of it. Neither of these units. We are holding them in the center, but we're taking a lot of damage as we do so. Okay, there's your Shabti, that helps a lot. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of fleeing rats. I think we're doing okay. Just a question of whether I get units actually wiped out here or not.
Of course. Vengeance for Nagash.
Yeah, something did get wiped out.
At once.
Right, you need to come down and help here. Let's get in slave slingers. Yeah, we don't care about those. What's worth shooting even? The storm vermin. Actually not, yeah, I'm really not sure what that unit getting wiped out was. Arkhan's absorbed so much damage from me this battle. I do have to watch his health, but man, he's done well. Despite correctly recognizing those avalanche mortar team as being dangerous, it is, yeah, it's really frustrating. I wasn't able to actually kill them. Alright, Arkhan's getting a bit low in health now. Get out of there, buddy. Looks like he did his job though. Yeah. Yeah, these are just summoned skeletons, so if they want to waste ammo into those, that is fine by me. I guess I had a Tomb Guard unit wiped out, is what happened here.
Take the black. The Lich King.
Yeah, that was way tougher than I expected. I think it's gone fine. I think we lost just one unit. I think one unit of Tomb Guard was completely wiped out. Oh no, 2 units. Okay, I must have lost an archer unit too. That's unfortunate. They're all very experienced, but that's yeah, it's acceptable. I could have done. should I have done differently here? I'm not too sure. I possibly could have used my Lich Priest and his net ability. I could have had him like ride out further in advance of the army and try and get the net down. Arkhan taking a lot of damage is fine. Like, I didn't think he was at the point of... He was getting very low in health, but I didn't think he was quite at the point where he was in risk of being wiped out. I just didn't manage to stop the artillery and weapon crews doing a ton of damage. I think that was the main thing. I should have done a bit more healing at the end of this battle, but it doesn't matter. Wow, so it rated it as lowly as a Pyrrhic victory. No, fair enough. I mean, a win's a win. We still take the territory, wipe out this army. Ah, 200 kills on the silly Deathglobe mortars. Yeah.
This furthers my plans.
Ton of loot. That's nice.
A worthy palace for the Lich King. Arkhan the Black.
Okay, and I can actually re-recruit. Well, I could at least re-recruit archers. I can't replace the Tomb Guard, but that's alright. Yeah, it's still worth doing, clearly. Just one of those battles where I think it was a bit difficult to avoid taking damage. Just have to see what happens with Caspar and these Beastmen. I guess I can... I guess I stop construction of this. Well, maybe not. Well, if I don't do it this turn, I lose the money I invested in it, so I suppose... Yeah, I think it's like 90+% chance that they you know, start the siege here.
My master will return.
Alright, I think I'm going to end this part here and finish off little bits and pieces in this turn next time. So I think I've wiped out the Skaven in the south here, and I don't see any armies of theirs up until, like, this is the only army I know of that they still have. Let's try and confirm.
Speak that thing.
Okay, this might not have been updated from that battle just yet, but I think that balance of power should swing even more in our favor. Bit of an issue with this very strong greenskin army led by Wozag. I think my two armies here can wipe it out together, and we just have to keep an eye on the other orcs coming in. So yeah, some more slow progress, but progress nonetheless. And yeah, how many settlements do these guys have now? Still 11. Wow. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. I'm actually surprised they have as many as 11. But they must be just in this region somewhere. Anyway, whatever. We'll get to them. Alright, that's all for this one. Yep, thanks a lot for watching, and see you next time.